Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm gonna discuss with you guys when you should upgrade to the new consoles, which is the PS5 and Xbox Series S and Series X, and what you need to know about the 120 hertz TVs out there, if you need to upgrade it or not. So quickly, I'm just gonna start off by saying that ultimately, in order to play your future games eventually, the next generation, you will have to upgrade at that time, which you still have at least a year or two in until they don't have games coming out for the current generation. So yeah, ultimately, then yeah, that's when you upgrade to the next generation. But as of right now, it's not, the way I see it, is not really necessary. So if you currently own a 4K TV, whether it's HDR enabled or not, and you are gaming with your regular Xbox One 2K console and your PS4 2K console on a 4K monitor, then I recommend you guys go experience the 4K gaming, whether it's native or not. That is when you should upgrade to the PS5 and the Xbox Series, assuming that is available. But if you own a 4K monitor, but you also own a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X, then you already experience 4K gaming. So you're good to go. It's not necessary for you to upgrade your console because you are experiencing that 4K. But you're wondering, hey, what about the 120 hertz? Well, so far I've heard that the developers are targeting like 30 frames per second. So really, they're gonna have their games as less than 60 hertz or 60 frames per second. So even if you have a 120 hertz monitor, you're not gonna be really experiencing that 120 hertz as of yet. So if you don't have a 120 hertz monitor and you just have a 4K TV, then you'll be good. Whether you have a PS5 or Xbox Series X or X, gaming on your 4K monitor. Now, if you want to experience Dolby Vision gaming, and your TV currently that you own, your 4K TV, doesn't have Dolby Vision, and you want to experience Dolby Vision gaming, then yes, you're gonna have to upgrade your TV to a Dolby Vision monitor. But if you do that, keep in mind that first of all, there's two technologies, right? You got the LCD technology, liquid crystal displays, and then you have the OLED technology, the organic light emitting diodes, right? So you got the LCDs panels and you got the OLED panels. So all the LCD panels are all the OLEDs, right? Your nano cells, your mini LEDs, and so all those, and your quantum dots and all that, right? So all those are LCDs, and then you just got the OLEDs. So if you want to experience Dolby Vision, and not just for games, but even for movies, and if you don't like blooming effects or halo effects in the dark scenes, then you're gonna have to stay away from the LED TVs and pick up an OLED. But if you pick up an OLED and you're afraid of a burn-in, I don't think you should worry about burn-ins, unless you're gonna leave your TV on the static picture icons for a long period of time. But if you're afraid of burn-ins or on an OLED, then you're not gonna then you're gonna have bloom effects on the regular LEDs. So keep that in mind for the Dolby Vision on the LED TVs. But I say, if you want to experience the Dolby Vision without blooming effects, just go with the OLED, because OLEDs, you don't gotta worry about it. too much. I mean, I know people don't want to babysit their OLEDs, but really, I mean, if you guys are not really using it, and you know, it'll shut off, or you just shut it off, right? But that's another whatever, you know. So, and at the same time, if you guys want the low latency mode, the ALLM, the allow low latency mode, or the variable refresh rate and all that capabilities, then go by all means pick up a TV that has all those options. But as far as picking up a TV that has 120 hertz, just for your PS5 gaming and your Xbox Series gaming, it's not really necessary because, like I said, developers are really just they're not gonna really go above 60 frames per second with the hardware that they have. So you're not really gonna experience or get to experience the 120 hertz or 120 frames per second anyway on those 120 hertz TV. But of course, if you want to just buy a new TV anyway, but then yes, get your future proof yourself and get the latest TV with the latest technology, like I do. So, quick recap: if you own an Xbox One 2K version, a PS4 2K version, and you're gaming on your 4K TV, then you need to upgrade to a PS5 and Xbox Series to enjoy 4K gaming. But if you already own a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X, you guys have time until they discontinue games for those console, and you're good to go as far as 4K gaming goes. And then for those who want to upgrade to the 4K 120 hertz TVs to experience the PS5 and Xbox Series X, it's not really necessary because you're not gonna get you're not gonna be running the full 120 hertz anyways. So your regular 4K 60 hertz TV will be suffice. And one more recap on your Dolby Vision. If you guys want to run Dolby Vision without any Bluetooth effects, you're gonna have to get an OLED. But if you get an OLED, then there's always a possibility of burn-in. But I wouldn't be worried about the burn-ins. But that's just me. And then if you guys do upgrade, uh, if you guys do buy HDMI cables and you're gonna buy HDMI cables, whether you have a 2.1 port on the back of your display or not, just get the 2.1 HDMI cables for future proofing, and you can find that online or at Walmart. So, yep. So thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hooded Dragons out.